started, everyone. This is Aaron from CEA. He's come to talk to us about all of their opportunities. Just want to let everybody know as a reminder that we are recording this session for our website later. So if you have any questions that you don't want to turn your mic on, that's just fine. You can drop them in the chat or send them a DM to me. We'll let you take it away, Aaron.
Wonderful. Thank you, Brooke. Hello and welcome. My name is Aaron Yurkis, and I'm the Senior Director of University Relations at CEA Study Abroad. Thank you for joining me today to learn more about our study and internship opportunities abroad. Don't forget to check out our chats for links to our website and information to sign up. And there's also a link to schedule a one-on-one advising session with an enrollment advisor. Now, CEA is a study abroad and internship organization that was founded in 1997. We're an affiliate provider of the University of Alabama, and we facilitate study abroad and internship programs for students across the globe. Our vision is to enhance employability of 35,000 CEA alumni by 2025. You will see here that we have a number of destinations from which you can choose. We have programs suitable for almost every major in 13 countries and 22 cities across the globe. We also offer internships in 15 of those locations. So whether you are looking to study or intern abroad for a year, semester, or short-term summer program, you'll find a wide variety of programs and courses across all CEA destinations to satisfy your academic, personal, and professional goals. CEA offers traditional in-country study abroad and internship programs. You can simply study or intern abroad, or you can combine the two and participate in a study and internship program. In light of the COVID-19, we've had to find creative and innovative ways to adopt so that we can continue providing students with global experiences when going abroad is not possible. To that end, CEA also offers virtual global internships and virtual elective courses. We're committed to providing programs that align to your academic goals. As you can see, we have designed our programs to appeal to almost every major, offering a large variety of courses in business, engineering, communications, psychology, and as you can see here, many courses in the arts and sciences. Almost all courses are taught in English, but you can take a variety of courses in the host language, depending on the course and your language ability. CEA offers a variety of program models from which you can choose. You can take courses at one of CEA's study centers, where you'll benefit from the support of our faculty and staff, serving as the local experts to support your learning and are just as invested in your study abroad experience as you are. You can also take courses at one of the many carefully chosen partner institutions with the potential to take courses with international and local students. You can also do a hybrid program. This allows you to take courses at a CEA study abroad center and an internship partner university, giving you the best of both worlds. Now, if you're looking to take your studies to a further step, you can also do an internship abroad with CEA. CEA's internship programs offered in 15 destinations around the world. You can add an internship to your study abroad during the summer semester program, and you can also do an internship only program in the summer. At CEA, you will work with one of our NACE certified career coaches to help you discover your career and professional goals. You'll also be enrolled in CEA's Multicultural Workplace Seminar that will provide you up to 6 credits along with your internship placement hours. In this course, you'll not only reflect on the technical skills that you're developing during your internship, but you'll also be developing all 8 NACE core competency skills, which employers highly seek and value in their employees. CEA wants your internship placement to be meaningful and intentional experience. That's why we work with every student to identify the field in which they would like to work, the skills needed to achieve success, the skills required for entry into their desired profession, and the current abilities of the student, along with those needing development in order to find the best placement that specifically meets their needs and goals. Our extensive network of companies, nonprofit, and non-governmental organizations around the world mean our internship placements can be tailored to your personal, academic, and career goals. I do want to take a moment to highlight two CEA programs in particular. The University of Alabama and CEA have partnered together to offer two business program options in Barcelona and Rome. You'll be able to choose from a variety of business and elective courses that will keep you on track for graduation. Additionally, you will also have the option to add an internship, international internship. For this program, you will apply directly through the Education Abroad website. You'll want to look for the program titles UAN when you apply online. When you apply through the Education Abroad office, your CEA application fee will be waived, and you will also receive a $1,250 off your program fee at CEA. What's a study abroad experience without being able to immerse yourself in the local culture and explore your surroundings? We take pride in offering you opportunities to explore the local culture around you in and out of the classroom. Whether it's through our award-winning AICAP program, in which cultural activities are integrated into your course objectives, or through our many excursions, day trips, volunteering, wellness activities, career workshops, and more. All of these are available to you so you can get the most out of your study abroad experience. CEA housing is included in your program fee and is typically centrally located within your host city. Housing options will vary by location and may include homestays, apartments, residencias, foyers, studios, and residential halls. Apartments are the standard housing in almost all locations. Some housing options are considered an upgrade, and this will be clearly noted on our website. Meal inclusions will vary based on the housing type, but are typically included when choosing a homestay option. If you require special housing accommodations, we will certainly work with you to address those needs. In addition to the cultural activities, excursions, and housing, everything that you see on this list is also included on your CEA program fee. So as you can see, we can assist with in-country airport pickup, a lot of the pre-departure, pre-arrival information on the health safety abroad, talking about cell phones, accessing money, internets, the extensive on-site orientation, CISI insurance, emergency assistance, and more. CEA is committed to increasing access to study abroad and helping students through our financial and scholarship programs. In the chat, I have uploaded a funding flyer, and as an Alabama student, you will receive an affiliate grant, and you are eligible to apply to the scholarships that we offer. Additionally, we offer flight vouchers throughout the year that you can use for your CEA study abroad program. I do want to highlight that our scholarship program will look different for spring, summer, and fall 2021. As an affiliate partner, Alabama students will be able to apply for either the Global Education or Diversity Scholarship. Scholarship awards will be $500, and you can combine these with other grants and vouchers. Your Education Abroad office also offers grants and scholarships to students studying abroad. CEA has a special scholarship with the University of Alabama. The Dylan Bernstein Memorial Scholarship is available to students applying to study abroad with CEA during a spring semester. You'll also find a variety of campus scholarships specifically for study abroad. For the most part, you can use any financial aid, scholarships, loans, and grants that you receive, but it's always good to check with your study abroad advisor and the financial aid office first, as each student's financial aid situation is a little bit different. Are you ready for your study abroad experience? Now, visit the CEA website to explore our programs. You'll be able to explore course options and download syllabi, look at You can link out to some of our blogs to learn more from our CEA alumni and chat with an enrollment advisor. You can also schedule a one-to-one virtual advising appointment for a day and time that works best for you. I've also dropped the Calendly link in the chat box for your reference where you can schedule that meeting. Once you've found the program that works best for you, you'll also want to make sure that you work closely and apply to the Education Abroad office at the University of Alabama. First, you'll want to watch the Study Abroad 101 session where you'll learn about studying abroad as an Alabama student. Next, you'll meet with the Study Abroad advisor where you can talk more in depth about your academic and personal goals, and they'll advise you through the rest of the application process. At this time, all walk-in and scheduled appointments will be conducted via Zoom. You can sign up for these appointments on the Education Abroad website. Then you'll want to ensure that you meet with your academic advisor to discuss the courses that you should take abroad and complete the course equivalency process. Finally, you'll apply online through a program brochure on the Education Abroad office's website. Next, I might give Katie, one of our CEA alumni, Katie McClain, who studied in Sevilla, the floor to maybe take a minute to talk about her study abroad experience.
Hey, sorry.
No worries.
I've been having some Wi-Fi issues. I missed if there was an introduction to this.
I just said you were one of our CEA alumni who studied at the Universidad de Sevilla, and I didn't know if you wanted just to take a minute on talking about some of the classes you took, what major you are there at the University of Alabama, and why you selected CEA.
Yeah, so I obviously from Alabama, and I was really just looking to study abroad somewhere. When I came into this process, I had no idea what was going on, so I just started looking at all the different programs. And then I found CEA, and CEA was one that was offering everything that I was looking for, all the classes that I needed for my major. I'm an accounting major with a Spanish minor, so I decided that I wanted to go to Spain. I really wanted to travel. And in addition to having all of those things that I was looking for, it was the most affordable one that I found, with the flight vouchers, which you mentioned, and being able to use my presidential scholarship. It was pretty much free for me to go. So that was really awesome. Once I got there, I took a few classes at the university. I took a business Spanish class. I took phonetics and phonology, which was interesting. And then I took Spanish grammar, and all of those were in Spanish. And then I took at the CEA Center, I took the culture of food and wine in Spain, which was obviously my favorite. And that one was taught in Spanish as well. My roommate, I stayed in a homestay. She took her classes in English, so there's a lot of customization available. You can take things depending on your language skills. You can take whatever fits best for you. But yeah, that was really awesome.
Excellent. Thanks, Katie. And at this point, I'll open up the floor for if there's any questions for any of our attendees.
While we're waiting on those questions, Aaron, I just want to let you know it will not let me copy from the chat. I know you put that little intro in there before. So I'm going to let you know you could throw it back in there. Sure. In case somebody has any questions.
Absolutely.
Like I said, never tried to actually copy from the chat, but it would absolutely not let me. So.
Yep. And so what I just posted there, it allows people to go to our website through CEA Study Abroad. I wonder if I move the chat box over here. You can actually see the ceastudyabroad.com. And then the bit.ly underneath here, if you want more information regarding specific programs, you can click on that, put your name, your major, where you'd like to study abroad, so then we can send you additional information. And then finally, if you'd like a one-on-one advising appointment, you can click on this hyperlink here And with the video, you could probably read it and then type it in there, and then you can schedule an appointment with one of the CEA enrollment advisors. I've also given resources to the advising team here at the University of Alabama so they can share any of the funding flyers, but then also the brochure on the 2 affiliate programs that we have in Barcelona and Rome for business majors.
Perfect. I know those are 2 great options for our business students that we are trying to get them to take advantage of more and more.
Yeah.
Especially that pricing break.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So we'll give a few more minutes for questions. I was going to ask about what's CEA's timeline look for spring and summer? What are y'all's deadlines?
So for the upcoming spring, we've actually pushed back some of our deadlines. I think a lot of the programs, the application deadlines would be about November 24th. I think there's some programs that's a little bit later. It might be December 1st. You know, I know virtual has a little bit later application deadline. And then there's some programs that might be on November 16th, but I would say a bulk, if not most of the application deadlines for spring would be that November 24th. Usually for our summer programs, it's around April 1st. So, you know, I know we're in an unprecedented year, so if students need to push back their study abroad experience, I think there's some flexibility that there's a possibility that we could push back the summer deadline. And we'll know more about that information as time progresses a little bit.
Perfect. I feel like everyone right now is just saying everything's just kind of fluid. We're taking it day by day, and we will talk about it as we can. Yeah,
and that's the nice thing about CEA. You know, we have many different kind of program models. We have the study center. We have direct relationships with the host institution, but then also you can do hybrid. So having those study centers definitely gives students some flexibility to take classes there, and we're able to maybe take students into our programs a little bit later.
Mm-hmm. We did have a question pop in on the chat that says, do you offer internships abroad? And which fields would you say are the most common?
Yeah, for internships, we can accommodate almost any major, especially with our virtual internships. Students have been able to find opportunities, you know, across a wide variety. Let me see if I can go back to the slide on the internships that highlights all the scholarship internship opportunities. So this is the destinations. Move this backward here. Okay, study abroad opportunities. So these are the locations where you can do internships. I would say a lot of the locations, I would say a bulk of the internships we get tend to be students of the business majors, but then we also have some in STEM, but they pretty much almost any major we can accommodate.
And do internships have are their deadlines a little bit different since sometimes they take a little bit more planning on the front side of things?
Sometimes what I've seen in every program has a little bit different of an application deadline. I've seen some of those deadlines maybe be a week prior. So I think when I was looking at some of the programs for the internships, I think those deadlines might have been for this upcoming spring, it might have been around the November 16th space. So about a week prior to the regular, if a student was going to do a standard study abroad experience in a direct enroll university.
Perfect.
Or through our study center.
She also wanted to know, how long do they traditionally run, the internships?
The internships, great question. I will need to get back, if I can provide that resource to the study abroad advising team. I believe that's the internships run, I'm not sure if it's 12 weeks, or I don't want to say. I will need to get back to you on that, but I know that the internship programs can either carry more weight or less weight. I know that we have some internships that, you know, will be the 6 credits. Some could be a little bit less, and can be a little bit more as well.
I will say on the UA side of things, at least on the business end, the most credits you can get for internship is 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah. And I also, if you have questions about internships, if you come to me, if you're a business student, I do have like a spreadsheet of of the timeline for the different internships. So feel free to make an appointment with me and we can talk more in detail.
Wonderful. And also on the website, ceastudyabroad.com, we have a tab specifically designated to all of our internship opportunities. Knowing that internships are extremely popular with CEA programs, you can find a lot of those detailed information there.
Ooh, I was just trying to pop that in the chat for you. Let's see.
If I can do it.
There we go. I know you spoke about virtual programs. Do you see more and more students leaning that way, especially this year with everything that's gone on?
Yeah, we're seeing students, it's actually becoming more popular. And I think there's also a space for virtual moving forward as we get through this COVID space, because when we talk about having programs that are more accessible, virtual can allow those students who may not have the time frame or the means to get abroad. It could be someone with a heavily sequenced major, or it could be someone just with the timetable doesn't work. They could be an athlete. It could be an economical issue. So I think being able to engage with different cultures, communities, but also doing an internship virtually allows more students that access to an international opportunity that they may have not been able to get that in the past.
Yeah, I agree. I think we see it as something that has definitely gotten sped up in its timeline, but was something that was coming no matter what. We were looking at things becoming more and more virtual as an option for a lot of people that just can't make it work.
Absolutely, 100%. I agree with you, Brooke.
I don't know if Anastasia has any more questions. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Or thoughts about where you might want to go. Thank you for mentioning the Dylan Bernstein Scholarship earlier. That one is near and dear to my heart, something that I've always handled for ours. And it is something that a lot of students don't know about, and it's specifically for CEA students.
Yeah, that's great. I think it is for the spring semester, if I'm not correct. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So students can, if you want to make this spring work, definitely something you can apply for.
Yeah. Speaking of spring and COVID, everybody wants to know, have y'all talked about your refund policy with CEA, about what y'all are thinking about doing? I know that's
Yes,
on mind a lot.
on the website, there is a section that's dedicated to all of our policies regarding how we're handling it on site, as well as the refund policies and the dates associated to when students withdraw. I believe, I know December 1st is a critical date as far as when they're able to withdraw. And there is, I think, as long as it's before, I think, December 1st, there is, I believe the penalty is just their $95 application fee in the program deposits. But then as you get closer to the departure day, there's a scale as far as, what would be non-refundable at that point. Because as you know, we may have already made some housing commitments. But I advise all students to definitely take a look at the website, because it has a lot of information there on just how we're preparing for COVID, in addition to a lot of the policies. But with all of our study centers, all the health and safety measures that our staff take on site, and then we have a lot of videos, pictures regarding those spaces and how each of the site resident staff is taking those measures to prepare for the students coming this upcoming year.
Yes, I feel like that's been everyone's message, is how do we prepare as much as possible for what's coming?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any more questions. I think we are right up on time.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you so much, Brooke. And please visit ceastudyabroad.com if you have more questions. And thank you so much for taking time to connect with Katie and I today.
Perfect. And like we said, this presentation is going to be presented on our website in its whole, probably next week, as soon as I can get to editing videos. So if you missed anything, or you want to look back at any of the slides or anything, it will be posted at studyabroad.ua.edu. Everybody have a great day.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.